Hey guys, Tarab here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Alliance of Defiance. Spawning in the south, we have Greta Thunberg knows best. Soviets in his loader is urban defense, mechanized support, and guard rifle combined arms. Teaming up with him is Let Me Take Your Hand. Also playing as Soviets who has Soviet Reserve Army, airborne troops, and counterattack. Facing off against them, we have the CPSS clan. Both of them playing as Ostheer. Both of them have Blitzkrieg. One has Jaeger infantry. One has lightning war, and they both have Jaeger armor. Both teams, arranged teams, are around rank 50 with their respective factions. This is translates to girl, and then this player translates to you, Ting. You, Ting, and girl. Right. Conscripts trying to stall out here in the buildings. It is just kind of just stalling out though. Only has one window facing this direction. This house is a little bit stronger against it, but still pretty good damage overall. And he's rotating around the corner, machine gun switching targets. And while over here, conscripts getting suppressed, have to abandon the capture right before they're about to complete it. A little bit unfortunate there. Those continuing to circle around. And they're going to get caught by this extra squad of conscripts coming in. Machine gun holding up. Holding strong, and in come two squads of grenadiers behind heavy cover. Slowly, let me take your hand, losing out this battle. Meanwhile, on the other side, machine gun getting out positioned here, but a second machine gun coming in, saving the day, forcing away those conscripts. This squad also having to soft retreat. So overall, both teams unable to connect the fuel so far. It looks like you, Ting, about to take control over here potentially, or maybe not. His machine gun getting caught by the combat engineers. Take your hand. His okay, he's got his flamethrower coming in. Let's just come around the corner here. Does manage to get the neutralizer on the cutoff there, but two machine guns has to retreat. And here comes the Flamer Pioneer, forcing away a squad there, but Greta holds the line and going to be able to secure the fuel. Or maybe not. And come the Grenadiers, might be able to stall this out with the help of the machine gun. Going to be close. Machine gun closing. Flamethrower closing the distance on the machine gun, jumping into the building, rifle grenade into the building. Good dodge though. Flamethrower forcing those squads away. Machine gun repositioning, but it's very low in health, a little bit risky.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
And no, both teams without a lick of fuel. Maybe actually this one's going. The allies without a lick of fuel to their name. And interesting, we're seeing Let Me Take Your Hand go for yet another conscript. Usually one squad too many now at this point in the match. Should be spending that on tech and healing, but no healing here. Teammate does have healing, but these bases are quite far away, so a little bit awkward to share unless it's like a really desperate situation, like I've seen that squad over to my teammate's healing for sure. Machine guns doing some good work there for you, Ting. Conscripts coming in with a hot flank on them. They're forcing them off, and a similar story over here. Let Me Take Your Hand finally getting this fuel under control, so Axis finally getting forced off, but have completed the tier 2 there, and Ting not too far behind. Also, there's a bunker down for some healing shortly, and he needs it too. Look at all these low health squad. Could use the med kit on this Grenadier though if he's that way inclined. He's that desperate. And the Grenadier is joining in the fight for you, Ting. Machine gun getting outmaneuvered there, has to retreat. Healing is finally up and running though, so that's good news for Girl. And Throw making the difference here, doing some good damage to these squads. He gets forced away though. Oh, Flamethrower gun jump into this building though. Does it not have... No, it's got enough positions for 2 squads. Cycles into it now. Peagreens hiding behind the fence. Conscript's gonna get ambushed. Oh boy. That's gonna go down. Yep. We have Molotovs from Greta, but does end up having to retreat there. And here comes the 222 for Girl. It's the mine on the VP there. Did we see Let Me Take Your Hand lose a squad of oh yeah, we did, of course. He just lost it there. I was like... Memory of a goldfish. It'll cast sometimes. Got a squad of guards for Greta joining the fight though, already upgraded with the LMGs too. 222 going to switch sides, and we have a Jaeger command squad joining the fight for Yu Ting. So he tried to go like light on the squads early on, so they had more room throughout this phase to pick up a squad of Panzer Grenadiers and the Jaeger command squad. Kind of interesting. Do have a tier 3 down for Let Me Take Your Hand, very close to the T70 as well. And a full retreat on this flank from Greta. 222 coming over to assist, making the difference. And we got some Peagreens. In fact, we got double Peagreens from Girl. Interesting. Looks like these CPS yes players really like the Panzer Grenadiers. I wonder if we're going to see G43 Peagreens or not though. Oh, conscripts getting shredded by these Peagreens. Here comes 222, maybe for a little bit of cleanup. Oh, it gets away, you know, it's a lot of healing, but at least he didn't bleed the models. And there's T70, so that 222 is going to have a little bit of a tough time. No anti-tank gun for either of the Axis players. They're really not prepared for this T70 at all. Probably one of these squads of Peagreens should have been a pack instead. Preparation for this T70. But, you know, T70 still does have to avoid getting Fauster and whatnot. And he's sending a Grenadier on the hunt for a Faust immediately, trying to stall behind heavy cover as well. Axis in control of the double fuel right now, so they are sitting pretty. Stalling is just fine by them. To the allies to get things going here.
Half-tracks can lay regal anti-tank mines.
Okay, we hear command selection from Girl. Jaeger armor combining with the Jaeger infantry. Greta also going for mechanized support. Ooh, nice chase down on the T-70, picking up the Pioneers there on retreat.
Our base is
Do have
under
a
attack.
pack, but just in the battlefield now, so too late to do anything about this T-70. But here comes the 222 with the rear armor exposed. T-70 can take a bit of damage. Doesn't look like it's going to happen here though. Grenade in. Mild damage. Secondary rounds onto the T-70. Looks like it's going to drive right forwards. Treating the white. And full retreat there from you, Ting. Trying to get in position, but can't find the T-70. And as a result, Allies getting a lot of territory out here on the left, as well as the centre. Ooh, forgotten about the conscript squad down here. Ooh, late on the retreat, loses it. So, yeah, at the same time he's doing some really good work with the T-70, losing conscript on the other side of the map. A little bit of trouble multitasking there. Rifle in over the shrubs. Good damage, not many models gone, but these squads should probably retreat, get some healing before they drop all their models. Try and conserve a bit of manpower. He has lost a few squads and needs to be a little bit more conservative. Oh, we got a demo! Well, nice wipe from the demo there. Sneaky stuff, you know, around that little blind corner. Gets the wipe. I thought he was just out of range, you know, he's quite far away from the demo, but those demos are nasty. Big AoE. Pack forcing back the T-70. Relocates though, can still do some damage. Second pack coming over as well now, interesting. And try corner the T-70 here. Do have a fast tier 4 going up for Greta.
We have an isolated sector.
And the pack is in position, but the T-70 backing away. Second one in a pretty good spot, you know, can still cover the middle from here. Yeah, notice, when did the 222 get this low? Get repaired up now. Second pack coming in. A girl, interesting. Has completed Battle Phase 2. Got Battle Phase 2 underway for you, Ting, as well. Comes this. Going to work on the machine gun. Life grenade into the conscripts behind heavy cover, but just does heavy damage. Reposition on the MG. Oh, ends up taking the last shell though. The Allies are once again struggling for territory a little bit.
COH2 has been upgraded. Medium armor
In trouble
and rocket
cracking
artillery
this
now
nut.
available.
You know, these double machine guns leading to quite a lot of map control. Hard to outmaneuver. See me switching sides though, staying away from those packs, doing a good job of going from side to side. Got a grenade in, but early dodge. Just taking a little bit of control here, keeping the pressure on the machine guns. This is a pretty nasty blob into the retreat path. And oh boy, conscripts retreating. Should be able to get away. But he has to retreat before he can even get the neutralize on these sectors. A little bit unfortunate. T-70 just going in. Right on top of the pack now. Pack in some deep trouble. We do have a second pack, but that's in the middle. Not quite in position to assist. No squads. The Faust nearby. T-70 moving well. 222 on the hold fire there, so not shooting back. Engineers low inside the building. Evac. Double packs do connect with the T-70. Missing the killing blow. Lucky break there for Let Me Take Your Hand.
Our opponents are
Oh, and
seizing
the...
sector.
I don't know what happened there. Did he hit a tower line or something? Down goes T-34. Bad news for the allies there. In trouble now. They've been struggling for map control the last 5 or so minutes. You're losing your fast. T-34 only making things worse. Only breaking out here, getting control of this fuel though. Recon plate up for Girl. Oh my gosh, do you see that? They're getting their bonus, the Vet 1 bonus when the plane flies by close enough. Did you see that? I don't think that should be happening. It's pretty funny. Oh, plane crash in your base. Doesn't look like it hit anything though. There's a recon plane from Let Me Take Your Hand. Who has? Sector Commander going for a counter-attack. I see some B4 shenanigans. Going for a quad as well. Shoot down those recon planes. It'll be necessary as well if he wants to keep the B4 alive against the recon plane bombing run combo. Ooh, T-70 coming back and takes another shot from the pack. Some of the building doing a good job locking down that flank. I was also making some inroads over here, but slow going. It would have been really nice if he had another T-34. Light artillery barrage called in on the building, forcing the Maxim back. Ooh. Okay, good. Nice retreat there. That's behind the sandbags, throwing a grenade, but largely avoided, and rifle grenade forcing them away in turn. Looks like Greta gonna go for a Katyusha here. Do have, you know, straight to tier 4, and seeing a Brumbier. Yeah, the allies are going to be a little bit vulnerable to the vehicles with their current build. A little bit lacking in anti-tank. And now we're getting a sniper here from Gil. Interesting. He's very heavily invested into infantry. Maybe going straight for the elephant, but it's still so far away. For another squad of pioneers now as well. This is really weird. I'd even be able to squeeze out a panther before I can get the elephant out. That's how far away it is. This is barrage in, forcing some relocations. Shock troops coming around the corner, but these are Vet 2 Panzergrenadiers. Shock troops don't like what they see. T-70 coming in looking for the kill on the sniper though. Double pack's not quite in position to fend this off. Quad coming forwards as well. Quad can really shred snipers. T-70 playing around the corners, trying to avoid getting bopped by the double packs. We got some action on the other flank. Columbia making its way forwards. Katyusha still hasn't fired yet, doesn't look like, but we do have the Zis nearby. In fact, that's a second Zis hit in the field as well from Greta. Oh, uh-oh. Ooh, B4 connecting with the pack. Doesn't get any models though, just heavy damage. Oh, why did he stay in there with the quad? That was greedy. And there's the Brumbier getting Some early damage on the guards. Recon plane up now, but nowhere near the command points or the resources for a bombing run. Getting into this machine gun, but doesn't really hit too much. Yeah, it was a bit of a blunder there, letting the quad go down. Before ready to fire again. Does have plenty of munitions for the recon planes as well. And here we go, recon plane up. Pack trying to kill the sandbags there, or maybe. Oh, recon plane got shot down pretty quickly. Looks like it was by the 222, which is hidden up pretty nicely as a result. What was this? Looking for an angle. Oh. Before firing long, doesn't look like it hit anything on that occasion. Still only one kill. Nice guards grenades. What was this coming back? For the bombier. The shock troops struggling against those vetted up P-greens. Those guards didn't die there, no, just dropped a weapon. What was this there? Oh, nearly take out the bombier. Squad down there as well. I think that was a P-green squad. Or maybe it's the Jaeger command squad. Oh! Close range caddy, this one's looking good. No retreat at all. Here we go.
The enemy is attempting to steal our...
Oh, too late though.
Enemy has killed the machine gun crew.
Going forwards. Looking for the recapture. Gets it. Guards are right there with the grenade at the ready. Nope. Grenade on. The guards almost gets the wipe. Is that a hit? One kill, doesn't look like it. Not a good hit at least. Assuming he took a Faust, but avoids the double packs once more. Now I've got a quad, a fresh quad. Gonna take care of those recon planes. Looks like it's an awkward position, having trouble with the tracking. Might want to reposition a little bit. Time it locks on, it's not quite in a position to shoot it down. There we go. So it finally starts getting some rounds off, gets the kill quickly. Did he drop the PTRS? Okay. Recon plane up for let me take your hand, probably means there's a B4 ready to go. Gonna spot these perhaps back there. Repositions. Good work there from Girl dodging that B4. And we do see Girl tick up, get the Panther out. Caddy going after the machine gun. Decent hits. Oh, engine damage on the 222. It's just getting forced away. At the Axis, you know, they do have a lot of elite infantry. It's causing the Allies a few headaches. Let me take your hand here. Still hasn't ticked up, still doesn't have the 7-man upgrade for these conscripts yet, so they are a little bit underpowered. I say there's no way this conscript's got a range for an AT grenade there. Nope. The Panther does get forced away by the double AT guns there. So both of the allied players with double AT guns, the Axis, are going to need some rocket artillery, and exactly what we got hit in the field. We hear the B4. I don't think they hit anything again. So far so bad for the B4. But eventually it's going to hit something, as long as it doesn't get bombed out of existence. Dodged. Oh, making use of the bunker busting barrage there. Good hit. Coming forwards. Doesn't have the munitions for a recon plane, but he's going to fire off a shot. Hope to catch these doubles this, I'm pretty sure. And we'll catch them on retreat there. Gets the combat engineers and the decoy on the Zis. Nice, really, really nice start for the Werfer. 8 kills, first barrage. I was wiping the decoy. That's a good start. Super deep Katyusha. Doesn't have too much though. He's building very low in health. Ooh, he gets out just before it's flattened. Almost loses the squad. And we're assisting through the middle. This is keeping it in check though, it's not running rampant. It's putting a lot of downtime getting repaired as well. T70 though, still alive, still doing a good job. Making the use of its 9 lives. Keeping that pack shot earlier. I'll lose this barrage. First 2 shells scatter and good reactions there from you, Ting. Oh, ooh, the plane crash. That was a devastating one. A lot of kills there. And the B4 follow-up. Not quite so strong. Still devastating. Phew, Ting. Oh boy. He's not happy after that one. Artillery barrage coming down on these support weapons. Nearly gets the decoy on the Zis, but not quite.
We are losing territory.
Artillery barrage is usually better if you're trying to like make a push behind it. You really want the Zis to be firing at your vehicles, but they can't afford to leave them set up because the artillery barrage will clear them out. Oh, Greta has managed to make his / her way. I'm sure it's a man playing this. Oh boy. Nice wipe from the Katyusha there. Behind heavy cover there, but so low in health it didn't end up saving them. Yeah, finally made his way to the ICU-152. Work.
We have been assigned fresh Panzer Grenadiers.
Elephant not too far off for Girl now though. Stay on his 20 more fuel. Before you must be ready to fire, that's what I was about to say. Raising damage on the pack there. You see me coming forwards on recon mode, but getting forced away probably by the 222 with spotting scopes inside of it. 152 getting busy now though. Explosive rounds coming through. Double machine guns doing some good work on this flank, but maybe not for long. I see switching targets. Oh, I didn't notice it fired again, but it doesn't look like it hit anything. So with only 8 kills, some experience.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Good hit from the Rumbia. Only 1 kill, but so much health damage. Oh, there we go. Katyusha getting a nice hit. MG down. Oh, ISU in the middle. Does the recon plane, but gets shot down quickly. Coming forwards, but the Zis is there. Doesn't overcommit with it. Here comes the Elephant, ready to try and counter this ISU 152. So the B4 firing again. Whoa, what an explosion! Connected with the top of this grain silo or something, I'm not sure. Grain feeder. I don't know if it actually did any. I don't think it got any kills though, still only 4 kills with so many barrages. Is there a second Werfer? After the guards. Oh, he gets the wipe on one. Almost kills the second too. Man, that Werfer. Making up. Making the B4 look bad. 15 kills now after 3 barrages. Pretty good stuff. Oh, spotting scopes. So strong. That extra sight on the Elephant. Allowing it to do damage long range. Now I see some 7-man constructs getting mixed in by letmetakeyourhand. Not behind cover here though, so not the most effective engagements against the LMG Grenadiers. Need that cover bonus, or maybe he's baiting for the B4! I think he lost the Panzer Grenadiers there. Almost got both of the Grenadiers too. ISU operating on the flank, maybe trying to avoid the Elephant in the center. We're just farming these conscripts though. An interesting machine gun bunker position there.
Our bunker can now accommodate an MG-42.
Conscripts coming all the way forwards. Katyusha targeting the fuel point. VPs though, allies are behind 200 to 360, so they need to get going, and they are currently draining. Tries to go for a close range Werfer, but doesn't connect. Recon plane up, probably means the B4 is ready to go again. Just change angles though. He didn't know dodge, but doesn't get the white. Recon plane gets shot down, but B4 repositioned. Line up a shot. Oh, the plane crashed again! Destroys the machine gun. He's doing the B4's job for it. Oh, we got some. Oh boy! While I was watching that, not paying attention. ISU 152 in trouble. Panther and deep on it here. Where are the AT guns? They've both been decrewed. Oh, I'm sorry, I was too busy watching the other carnage. But the 152 goes down to the double Panthers. Somehow, double AT guns got decrewed over here. Now they're going to be destroyed. Huge blow there to the Soviets. Much more costly losing machine gun to a plane crash. they're in a bit of trouble. Looks like Greta just went for a T-34 as well, so it's going to be a long time before they can afford the ISU 152. KV-1 over here. Another recon plane up. We got second B4 joining the mix. Ooh, there we go. Direct hit B4. Making up for lost time there. Hit 2 with that barrage as well. This could be devastating if he spots this back here. Oh, it's still in construction again. Werfer, close range Werfer going after the guards. He gets another wipe with them. Nice work. Looks like he's planting those Werfer barrages slightly into their retreat path, so in their retreat they're not getting wiped by it. T-34 going in deep here, but Double Panthers and Pack there. Not sure what this was all about. Decron machine gun in the middle though, and they get it. KV-1 operating nicely, avoiding the packs, avoiding the elephant, finding opportunities to do damage. V4's ready to fire. Looks like it's gonna last around here. Ooh, overshoots, grazes the Panther. Yeah, all these like obstacles here are allowing KV-1 a bit of breathing room. Laser control down here, and they have got the center, so rain back on the axis. Slowly but surely these B4s are getting the damage done. Our Axis haven't managed to save up for the recon plane bombing run combo until now. Throwing out a few recon planes. Planes looking for the kill on the KV. Pretty good damage, nearly get the kill, but one of them getting shot down there. Most of the vehicles... clear of the area. Oh, he threw the recon plane up, but that got shot down so quickly as well. Don't think he got time for the bombing run to go up. Maybe if he popped this recon plane up at the same time as the close air support planes, so they could kind of act as a diversion for the quad, but Axis just unable to kill those B4s. Eventually they're going to get the wipes. Heavy damage to the double packs there. See me coming in from a sneaky angle here, forcing back the Peregrines. Fish T-34 for Greta. What's he doing with this one? Just chucking it in again. Going for the Ram IL-2. He got the engine crit as well. I think the elephant's going to survive this, but maybe not. Okay, IL-2 ends up getting the Werfer back there. That was interesting. I didn't quite pay attention to where the smoke was. It's kind of hard to see with all the carnage over there. Yeah, it took care of the Werfer at least. Limping back. Another recon plane coming in. B4s. Well, both of them basically ready to fire. Recon plane down. Oh man, looks like that one connecting with the Zis. Some base barrages here. Another B4 coming in. Is this one in the middle? Oh. Another deep one. Hoping to catch some of these things coming out of base. Into the middle, but sprint. Oh, doesn't quite dodge at all, and now retreating back through it. Gets out of there just in time. APs are stalled right now. All B4s ready to fire. That's what I'm targeting. Oh, the machine gun just overshoots. Combusting barrage over there. Brumbeer nearly vet 3 now. It's taken a long time to get there though. Hasn't seen much action the last 10 minutes or so. Picked up a DP there on the conscripts. I don't know if that was really worth it though. I think I'd rather have the mobilized reserves upgrade. Only got 1 weapon slot, so one or the other. The center. Max is trying to dig in, trying to get some bunkers down to secure their position. But the allies with so much indirect fire, not really giving them the chance. It's 35 now for Greta. And a fresh Brumbeer girl. Coming in. Not sure.
We have a forward structure under attack.
Oh, fresh Werfer here for you, Ting. Might take a conscript anti-tank grenade here though. A little mistake. Could go down to small arms conceivably as well. Oh, he's going to block it with the elephant too. Armor holds strong there. Oh, IL-2 bombing run though, and the Axis haven't seen this. Now they're dodging. And, avoid any damage there. Force firing. Ooh. Ooh. Scattering far and wide. Getting a few kills there, just slowly stacking them up. Nearly get 3 on this one. We'll be getting backed up here, but doubles this is there. T7 in a bit of trouble. In come the planes. In comes the Stuka dive bomb. Oh my god. KV-1 almost goes down. One of the Zis gets decrewed. But the Axis with not much to capitalize on this. Go for the kill on the Zis. Should be what they're going for here. So they're just content to cap the center victory point. Blind Werfer, but getting some good damage in. Oh, close range caddy. Good dodging there. Nerves of steel for Ting. Doesn't retreat into it. Couple, 2 munitions caches down for the allies as well, worth mentioning. That quad has been so good, you know, shooting down the recon planes, shooting down the anti-tank planes, making a big difference for the allies. They're gearing up for a bit of a push down this flank away from the elephant and the panthers. And Brumbeer with the damage engine here in a bit of trouble. Panther a bit slow to come to assist. S-35 on focus sight mode though, a little bit slow to chase. And the Brumbeer conscript's unable to sight any further. S-35 bouncing that shot, might have been the killing blow too, maybe not though, that amount of health. Panther and in there, could continue to chase and just kill this, but Playing it safe. Just going down. Too many more kills. This one nearly vet 3 with only 5 kills. Must have been doing a lot of damage to the vehicles. Still Axis with the triple cap. Allies ticking just above 100 at the moment, so they've got to make something happen here. Attrition game is, you know, slowly working, but will they drown out on VPs before you can bleed the Axis dry? Pack gonna go down here to the guards. Refer. Dodges. Pretty good damage on one of the guards, and the Brumby is there for the other. Don't see any Axis corpses there. Close range caddy though might finish the job. Yep. Assisted by the T-70. Light artillery barrage in the center. Axis trying to hold on to the victory points, trying to drain out those last few VPs. Elephant missed its first shot, allowing the T-70 to get away. I think he does have 9 lives. I think that was the 7th. We're going for the bunker busting barrage, trying to stop the steel on the pack, but looks like it is going to be collected by Greta. Just throwing units into the middle. B4's coming down. KV1 taking some heavy damage. They're chasing in, but doesn't want to chase too far as this is there. 75 VPs left for the Allies. Engine damage on one of the Panthers though. Axis in there. I think there's smoke down here where we can't see it. Just trying to stall the capture. Caddy coming down. Oh, here comes the Ostheer. What a shot. But they get the neutralize. Allies 69 VPs. Elephant so far though has been like quite as powerful as we see it in some games. It's been playing quite defensively with it. Ooh, I think he got a pioneer squad there. Oh, huge Zis barrage there as well. B4 into a similar area. He's hit too much that time. We go Elephant coming forwards again. AV1 could be in a little bit of trouble here. Panther getting around on its rear and stopping it from phasing through. Elephant finishing the job. AV1 down. Nice work there from the Axis. Trying to push into the center, but getting fended off by the Katyusha. Full retreat there. Don't really have an answer to this massive allied infantry blob. And this time, B4 connecting, clearing out the pack. Close range Werfer, hoping to get something. Good damage, but no wipes. And here comes the Brumby. Brumby from the other side as well. Finally got to feed back this allied infantry push. This is playing very cautiously though. 34 coming in, going to clear out this bunker, open up the capture on this VP. No, he's going in for the Werfer. Misses its first shot. Oh, Elephant also missing though. Buying the misses it again. That was max range though, pretty likely to miss, maybe not. Oh, no, Elephant finishes the job. We're taking some damage from the Zis, blocking from his teammate, but I don't think it's going to matter unless a B4 shot connects. Oh, bounces the killing blow. It did matter. Stolen pack. Coming in from the allies. And now the Axis getting forced all the way back. It does even quite tightly packed. Prime for some B4 shots.
The enemy has silenced one of our anti-tank guns.
Oh, imagine if he hit this. Would have been one of the biggest B4 shots of all time! Well, you're here to witness it. Holy shit. Ooh. Good whiff in response, but man, Brumbier, 3 squads of pioneers, like right from end to end on the map, like close to max range. Just what a shot. And now the Axis, they are in big trouble. Look at you Ting. Oh my god, the B4 just walloping the elephant. Oh man, and the Brumbier going down to the double Zis.
The enemy has destroyed a panzer.
Allies turning this one around massively. Axis had such a dominant period with the elephant, but I feel like they didn't quite push their advantage hard enough, and now they're getting punished. B4 is just making the difference, getting the kills. 38 kills on this one now. We got the elephant, man. Okay, we got the infantry trying to chase away these AT guns.
The sector is at risk.
Here comes the T-70 though in response. Do have a lot of Panthers. And they're going in after the Su-85 here. Might be able to get it too. Looks like they will. But oh, the double Zis coming in from the other side. One of these Panthers getting low. A lot of misses on the killing blow. Panther gets away. What about this one though? Will it be so lucky? He's going for the kill on the quad, I think. Not a bad idea. One of the Zis gets decrewed. Hacker's there though. Panther might have trouble escaping. Trying to blitz away to safety. T-70 might be in trouble. Panther misses. Zis doesn't quite get a shot off. Panther could get one more. Panther misses again. T-70. That's live 8. Next time it might die.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Oh, there we go, elephant. Getting in there. T-34 going in for the kill on that Panther, I think, but a little bit too greedy. I'm going to go for the Ram IL-2, but ends up just throwing away the T-34 there. B4's one of them ready to fire.
Half-track has been assigned to our forces.
Isn't anything there. And now Axis getting on top of the center VP. A tick under 69. Referring to the middle. Ooh, gets the wipe on that conscript. Nice Werfer barrage.
Opponents are seizing a sector. Enemy forces are securing our territory. We have a forward structure under attack.
Here comes the Katyusha. Away go all the squads. Allies stop the drain at 60. Comes a flak panzer now, interesting. Try and shoot down some of those recon planes, I guess. Won't survive though. B4 coming in. It might have done a little bit of damage to the elephant. Tank is there. What's the target weak point? This is it. Oh, we've got an SU-85 for Let Me Take Your Hand. Panther coming in from the side. Recon plane up. No quad. Oh no, it does. He's rebuilt the quad as well. Oh my god. Panther getting walloped by the SU-85, but the elephant returning fire. Panther wants to chase in, misses that shot, which would have been the killing blow. Could go down, blitzing away, but the Zisk gets the kill. A little bit greedy there, going in for the kill on the SU-85. Pays for it dearly. Oh, nice Werfer clearing out the pack. B4 coming in. Taking over here, grazing the elephant again. Doing a bit of damage to the MG. He's going to get the triple cap though. Axis on the back foot now. They're draining fast, 155 remaining. Another flak panzer for a girl. A little bit weird. I can see one of them, you know, a little bit of anti-infantry, a little bit of anti-aircraft, but two. Not sure about that. Maybe he just doesn't rate his Bombardier handling skills, and I don't think they were very good. It was new Ting who did well with his Bombardier earlier. Repair stations back here, a lot of units are waiting repair. Panzer forcing a whole gang of retreats. Going for the base barrage. Looks like he knocked out the medical bunker with that hit. Axis to slow down the drain, securing this VP and fuel. Looks like they're gearing up for a bit of a push into the center. Still haven't repaired up these Panthers though. Put a bunker down in that same position. Double SU-85s out on this flank though. Should be able to tame those Panthers. Coming in. Oh, we went for a predictive barrage, but good dodge by Greta. Dodging to the side. Nice evasion. Oh, here comes the elephant across from the middle though. SU-85's in a tricky position. Here come the double Panthers. Capping in the middle. Fours! They have something to say about that. SU-85s have pulled back. Double flak panzers coming out to the flank here. SU-85 somewhere, and is this very highly vetted? This thing has been a weapon. Elephant in position to blast away at that SU-85. Caddy into the middle, stopping the capture. 2 shots on the SU-85 though, it's out for repairs now. And the VPs are stalled. First doing grazing damage again on the vehicles. Oh no, the vetted up Zisk going down fast to the Pegrins. Nice bundle grenade though as well into the retreat path. Ooh. Before that time connecting huge of the Bombardier. Might even go down to 1 shot there. Double Panthers just out here forgotten about for quite some time. I miss a Panzerwerfer going down at some stage. A fresh one.
of pioneers
Plane
has
getting
arrived.
shot down quickly by the flak panzer there. Into the middle. Axis do secure the capture. 60 remaining, ticking down. It's fine. To the center, and here we go. Big old march forwards, going for the elephant here, going for the ram, and it connects. Engine damage, heavy engine crit as well. That's ram for you. No chance of dodging the COH2 bombing run now. It's a shame. S-35 pushing behind us now. Panthers mobilizing for a counter-attack. They're too timid. Don't chase in for the kill. In come the anti-tank planes. Oh, and they do get the kill on it. Axis lose control of the center though. Shock troops are in there capping. Things are hitting a mine there. S-35 still camping up the middle though. Oh boy, Panther. Be careful, those B4s are scary, and man, that Brumby in trouble now. S-35 chasing it down, double S-35 in fact. Huge blow, losing that elephant though. That Rams, you know, I feel like they should just never do heavy engine crits. One of those like last abilities that hasn't really seen much change since the old days. BP still in Axis control, but they're draining out. 17 remaining. The recon plane and the B4s are hungry. Panzer's going to work on the recon plane, but don't get it down on the first pass. Oh, imagine if you got this one. Very repeated the earlier efforts, getting another 3 pioneers in a Brumbier. That would be just too crazy for one game. Oh, he got a flak panzer though. They're coming in. S-35 is there though. Gonna have to be creative with these Panthers, I think. Have to get some flanks cooking on these S-35s. If they try and go head on, they have the elephant there, they just don't have the firepower. It's too many tank destroyers, too many squads with snares, too many anti-tank guns. His army, man. Kill. He's got nothing. He's lost a P-Green squad to that, didn't he? Salt in the wounds. There we go. That's what I was talking about. Trying to go head on, running into all of these Su-85s. Just getting blasted with both his Panthers, and they throw in the towel. Well, the Allies got off to a tough start in the early game, but they played tough, and they invested into a lot of indirect fire. Eventually paid dividends down the end of the game. Just B4s making up for so much damage. Axis maybe could have done like with a little bit better coordination. Maybe if they went for that recon pass bombing run at the same time as the close air support planes, maybe the recon pass would have been able to spot the B4s and then they would have got the shot off. But recon plane, as it was, coming in at the later timing, got shot down, and they just never found the time to get the bombing run on the B4s as a result of that. Also the Axis, I feel like they were just a little bit too timid with the Elephant. The Elephant with spinoscopes can just see so much, but he was constantly like in a really defensive position with it rather than trying to push aggressively. And, you know, as a result, the Axis just unable to close the game out. He's getting the job done there. A little bit lucky, I think, with that ram on the Elephant connecting for the heavy engine critical. Just gave it no chance to dodge the IL-2 bombing run after that. But, you know, that's company of heroes, man. These things can happen, and boy, what a shot, man. That might have been one of the best of all time. 3 squads and a Brumbeer to 1 B4 shot. Well, I'll wrap on that, guys. If you'd like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye, and good luck.